Glad to have you back with us here from up top the press box here at Warrior Stadium here on the campus of Worland High School. Glad to have you all with us here as we get ready to start the opening stanza of this one as we transition over to the boys match as the Worland Warriors host the Cody Bronx. The Worland Warriors coming off of a 4-0 loss to Lander at Bill Bush Stadium a couple weeks ago, and then just this past weekend a 10-1 loss to Sheridan. As they'll be looking for their first win of the year in their third game of the season. They're one of their last non-con games before they start 3A East play in Newcastle this upcoming weekend, and then Torrington as well on Saturday. But either way, glad to have you all with us as we get ready to go for this game. So with that being said, I'd like to remind you who's who. The Worland Warriors, we wearing their home blacks with the white numbering. Cody, we wearing their away whites with the blue lettering. I believe Worland will be moving right to left here to start the opening half. Cody will be moving left to right. Glad to have you all with us as we get ready for the final 80 minutes of our action here today in our first home broadcast of the season here from Worland High School. We'll have rosters for you here in a matter of minutes, but for now, just kind of go through our little keys here as we get ready to go. The Cody Bronx coming into this game with a 1-0 record up to this point. They had a win over Douglas. They are currently sitting second below Lander on the table, who's currently sitting 2-1. Like we said in that girls broadcast, the Cody Bronx are a little skewed because they've only played one game. That was a 2-1 win over Douglas last week. But also, like the girls team, Cody is number one in the YO Preps coaches polls, so that is going to be a tough ask for Worland. Like we said, they lost 4-0 to Lander, 10-1 to Sheridan. Worland is right now tied with Douglas in terms of who is last on the table in 3A East. Both teams are sitting 0-2. Douglas, we're still waiting to see how that game against Lander is going to go. That could, if Worland wins and Douglas loses, then Worland is going to climb their way out of that bottom of the table. However, that game we will keep an eye on throughout the course of the day. Again, we don't know how that girls game actually against Lander and Douglas went, because that could also have had implications for Worland at the bottom of the table as well with the 6-0 loss. It's just going to be up to goal differential at that point to see who's going to be at the bottom of the table in 3A East at the end of the week. But we're expecting a lot of good things from the Warriors this upcoming in this game and for the rest of the season. A lot of, like we said this in our Lander broadcast, but they're missing a couple of key pieces. Drew Schneider, Roman Parra, those guys have gone off to better things. Brian Caballero as well, no longer in net. He graduated last year, so these guys are trying to find themselves a new identity here in 2026. Missing some of those pieces they had in 2025 and years prior. Obviously, it's a really difficult thing. Every coach has to go through it at some point in their time, but you kind of have to work with a kind of a new group of kids. You have to find a new system, and I feel like that's kind of been a bit of a adjustment that the Warriors have had to make over the past couple of years. But we are going to get ready to go here for kickoff of this game. We are going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Boys Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. Talking back as we get ready for kickoff here from Warriors Stadium in Worland, Wyoming. Worland Warriors and Cody Bronx on Two Basins Sports Center. Again, Cody in the white, Worland in the black. It's going to be a battle for Worland to try to climb their way out of the bottom of the table. Of course, if they win today, they also have to rely on Douglas losing to Lander. So that should be really interesting to see how that goes today. We'll try to keep you updated in that regard. And the kickoff, and we are underway for the final game of the afternoon. Worland kicks us away to start, and that, right there is going to be, Cameron Heiner. We have a big foul down on the midfield line. We got a Warrior down already. Haven't even been a minute into this game. And it looks like that is the 3 of Sergio Cardenas. Cardenas played a big role in the game against Lander a couple of weeks ago. Was a big lockdown defender on that near side, and it's unfortunate to see him knocked around a little bit there. It looks like there's a little bit of a discussion there with the Cody coach and the head referee. Cardenas getting checked out on the midfield line here. So 39-23, they're going to get Cardenas a replacement here. Clock is stopped due to injury, so do keep that in mind. Our clock was running there. This is a good time to remind our audience that the clock that you see on the screen is not official. The clock that is here in the stadium is kind of the official word, really, or the referee, rather, I guess. But the clock should be used as a supplemental guide. Here they go. Oh, the keeper picks it up in a very dangerous spot for Cody. Oh, this one could be even more dangerous. There's a big attack possibly coming up, and it goes to the ground. Flag goes up. And it looks like Zach Nelson was a little rough there with the 18 of Cannon Tiedemann. This has been kind of turning into an all-out brawl the past couple of times here, but Worland. So I think we got the sides completely wrong. Cody moving right to left, Worland moving left to right, but that was a Worland defender trying to chase down the attack from Cody. A Cody attacker kind of pulled a Erling Haaland there, or not really Erling Haaland, but a Dominic Szoboszlai just completely interfered with the. Actually, no, it was Erling Haaland because he pushed down Szoboszlai in that match. Anyway, that's beside the point. We already got subs coming onto the pitch, as we're gonna have Gavin Rocky check into the game here already. Only into the 3rd minute so far, about to turn into the 4th minute. Already a sub coming onto the pitch. Ooh. And Nelson got the terrible towel there. A yellow card coming out for him. So Cody racking up some of the fouls like they're going out of style. And that referee has had to bring out the card quite a bit. He's had to play his ace a couple times here so far. And now Cody on the attack from the middle of the pitch. This is the 5 of Gavin Rocky, this junior. A lot of seniority on this team, by the way. A lot of juniors and seniors. Not as many. I think it's more halfway between like sophomores and freshmen. So still kind of a young team, but a lot of pieces there, or a little bit of seniority. Tries a cross into the box. And a roller. That's going to go into the box. Is that going to be a pen? I don't know. But a great job by Cameron Heiner to keep a hold of it there. He's a very brave goalkeeper. We saw that in the match against Lander. He's not afraid to go after anything. Keep in mind, the score stat is kind of deceiving you, kind of like a nutrition label on the back of a Cheerios box, right? It's like, the score stat in that was 4-0. I think it probably could have been like 1-0, 2-0 had it not been for the free kick and the penalty kick that had gotten the goals for Lander. So do keep that in mind. The scoreboard is a little deceiving from that match. He had a really good game in that game against the Tigers and the goalkeeper's spot. Can't wait to see what he has on tap today after letting in 10 against Sheridan. far side here as we got a little bit of cloud cover here. Moving in is the 7 of Zane Balyo. The kick is up and the field goal is good for Cody, but goal kick coming up here for the Warriors. And we are into the 5th minute, or entering the 5th minute of this match. So goal kick coming up for Worland. Wynn picking up here. Lofts that one pretty deep into the attacking third. Picked up by the 4 of Kobe Bradshaw. He'll go to the left side now, knocks it up to Lucas Ramirez. He'll kick this one back up into the front. Now gets back up into the back line, trying to chase it down. There was the 10 of Gunnar Mascaro. Mascaro, one of the seniors here, and crazy because they have a lot of good, young pieces on the team. However, half the roster is seniors. So that's going to be a big amount of players possibly gone at the end, or well, for sure gone at the end of this season. So trying to get some glory in before the end of their high school days. And the kick hits to the left side of the net there. Enough to scare the keeper, but not really any real danger there for the Cody goalkeeper. Goal kick coming up here for the Bronx. Remember, coming in 1-0 off of, 1 win, 0 losses off of a 2-1 win over Douglas last week. Cody trying to keep the train rolling here and rolls that one forward, kind of in a volleyball stance there. He had his hands clasped together. Kicks it out on the pass attempt to Diego Morales. Near side. Warriors going to try to have this one on the near side. This is going to be Cade Garcia that was trying to chase it down. Now here they come down the left side. Bradshaw not able to keep a hold of it. It's going to come back to the defender. Tries to get it out of danger. Whiffs on the goal on the kick. Trying to get out of there as quickly as he can. We got a foul. So free kick coming up for Worland. And that was best case scenario right there for the orange and black. That's going to get them an opportunity to clear it out. Sends this into the box there. I saw Cooper Cannon try to chase it down alongside Gunnar Mascaro. A couple of those midfielders trying to crowd the keeper. Worland's got 2 forwards playing up here. They got kind of a triangle going on at midfield. And then 3 or 4 defenders hanging back. I want to say this is a 4. I want to say this is a. It's not. I don't think it's a 4-3-3. It's more like a 4-2-1-1, if anything. Chops it up to the midfield inside the circle, and now chests it forward off of the 4 of Kobe Bradshaw. He's going to weave his way through. 2-on-1. He takes a tumble. And just suplex down there practically on the near side, but they're going to let it go. And the turf monster gets a hold of the 3 of Diego Morales. Got to remember Cody's home turf is, artificial grass, playing on a natural surface here in Worland. Into the box they go, 1-on-1, tries a shot and goes to it. A great look there by Diego Morales. No relation to Spider-Man Miles Morales. Although that would be awesome. Oh, and a big collision there. I think they let it go. No, they did not. And they're going to give a yellow card. Rightfully so. And I think just a bit rough. I think he thought he could get it. I could see why he did that. He was just trying to get to the ball, but there's got to be a line drawn, and the referee drew it there. This is going to be a mandatory sub coming on for the 20 of Logan Moore. He'll come on to replace. Remember, by rule in the NFHS, you have to come off if you get a yellow card for I think it's 5-10 minutes. I can't remember how long. I think it might be 5 minutes, but usually in the pros they give you a yellow card and get it on your way. But this is going to be a big, dangerous opportunity. Again, falling to the floor is the 20 of Logan Moore. A lot of people falling victim to the turf monster today. Heads it forward. 14 has a chance. Pushes them to the ground. They'll let it go. Referee has been letting quite a few bits of contact go. Soccer is a contact sport, but there is a point. Referee's already reached his limit once today and takes a shot. The field goal is good. And there was actually a fan behind me that gave the referee, the little referee signal for when a field goal is good. or a touchdown is issued. One of the fans did that. I don't know if they heard me or not, but either way, it goes through the uprights on the American football field. Now here comes the 12 of Cooper Cannon as he tries to get out of trouble here. Cannon still holds on to it. Now it's taken back away. Cody trying to mount the counterattack. The quick touch to Diego Morales. Now to the far side. Jumps over it just a little bit. Now coming out with it is Zane Balyo. I think this is Garcia or Ramirez actually that chased it down. He'll pass it near side to Logan Moore, guy that came on as a sub for the yellow card. We should see him back in the game here pretty shortly, but he's got to be really careful. He gets another yellow card. That will be a red card, possibly a suspension for the Newcastle game if we're going by pro rules here. And the 3 works it in, tries to clear it out the back end, and it will be an awkward bounce to the near side, but it stays in play. Now here comes the 5 with it now. This is Gavin Rocky. This is going to come back to the keeper. Up to the far side, slide tackle, and Zach Nelson brave enough to go for the pro-style slide tackle. And a big hit. And I'm kind of wondering if I accidentally showed up to the wrong kind of football here because they've been getting in some pretty good NFL-style hits down there. But nope, I'm pretty sure this is association football, not tackle football. But here comes the 2 of Donovan Warren. Looks to pass to his near side and now taken back away. Here comes Diego Morales. Chops it back up. Gavin Rocky tries to get it off the back of his head. The flag goes up. I think they got him off. No, they did not. And now here comes the 4. Kobe Bradshaw, the midfielder. He'll move it in and out. But big danger into the box. The shot, it goes behind. A good opportunity for Cooper Cannon. And he's been dangerous in this half thus far, creating a good amount of opportunities thus far for the Worland Warriors. And that was one that probably could have found the back of the net if he had a little bit more leeway. 29 minutes or so to go in this opening half. Still 0-0. We got subs coming on for Worland. It looks like they're going to send off Elias Mitchell. Out of touch, goes out, and it looked like trying to chase it down was Caden Schauble, but it looks to be off of Cody. It'll be a throw-in for Worland. Winds up for a long throw-in, now off the front of his head. Heads it forward again, using his noggin to get there, and now trying to chase it down. Win getting to him is Cannon Tiedemann, and now headed forward. Big danger, scooped up by Cameron Heiner. And now drop kick. Working its way up to midfield, headed. A dangerous opportunity. Kobe Bradshaw tries a through ball. Dives like a seal coming down into or more like a penguin going down into the attacking third. Out of touch. Throw in coming in for Cody. Heads it forward. That one off the 3 of Diego Morales. No, not Diego. I was looking at the wrong one. Sergio Cadenas. Glad to see he's back there on the field after taking a nasty hit earlier in literally the first minute of the game. Tipped forward, and now Worland controlling the possession here in the midfield, and now they'll go down the near side. I believe the 11 of Ramirez pushed it forward there, tried to help out his man on the broadcast side, and sorry. Throw in coming up for Cody, inside near the Worland bench, and pushes it up a little bit further forward, heads it back, and then playing volleyball with their heads here in the middle of the pitch. And now here comes the 12. And a big chance as this one comes up toward the left wing, rolls out a little toward the corner flag, went out the end line. Let's see if this is going to be a goal kick. I think it will be. And so goal kick coming up for Cody. They've done a good job of avoiding real danger here so far. Really impressive thus far, but they'll push it up forward, up into the back end. Out of touch it goes. Is trying to chase it down was the 2 of Donovan Warren. Throw in coming up for Cody, and the flags are going haywire as the wind picks up a little bit here in Worland. And so looks like a little bit of a mix-up up there toward the middle school field, but the throw-in coming in for Worland. In case you're just tuning in, 26 minutes to go, still 0-0 as Worland looks for their first win of the season. This is their second consecutive time playing a team that calls themselves the Bronx. They played the Sheridan Bronx last week, and now they're playing the Cody Bronx here. I think this is Kobe Bradshaw trying to get up to the left side. Ball is still loose. Works its way to the middle. Kick back by the 8 of Joey Cresto. Throw in coming in for Worland along that far side. As you can see, the sun kind of starting to set a little here in Worland. It is almost 6:30 here in Worland. We got a sub for the Worland Warriors. Lucas Ramirez comes off temporarily. So does I believe the 2 of Donovan Warren. Or actually, it might have been Logan Moore. Or no, Logan Moore, I think, came onto the pitch. But throw in coming in for Worland on the far side. Kick back up by Cody. Off the back of his head. Ball still loose. Now picked up by the 7 of... I can't see his name on the roster. I apologize. Ball rolled back up to the goalkeeper. Picks it. Kind of a slow, lazy scoop. And so, goalkeeper kind of signaling here. Let's see what he's... They're going to give it back up to the keeper. Do we have a free kick? And so, looks like they are going to have a free kick. I've never seen anything like that in the penalty area. Usually, if it's a infraction inside the penalty area, that's usually a penalty kick. So, this is going to be a pretty interesting kick. Let's see if we can net one here for the Bronx. And a small indirect one, and it's going to be kicked out. Not quite clear of the danger yet. And it's still loose. And he's going to try to go down the left side. It's tackled away. Still trying to clear it out. One man goes to the ground. And they're going to call a foul here for the Warriors. And it looks like the 19 of Benjamin Mendenhall was the closest one there to Worland. And let's see what the referee's going to say. Oh, Lord. Well, at least this one's from outside the penalty area. But a free kick coming up for Cody. Zane Balyo, the senior, going to take this one from the corner of the 18-yard box. Great wall of Worland set up there on that broadcast side. Winds up, takes the shot, and the field goal is good. Sign this man up for the Falcons. Heard they need a kicker. But the defender will look to go for the goal kick almost halfway through the first half here in this boys match. Goes up to the near side, still loose, and now the 10 will try to push it up, and this could be dangerous. In toward the penalty area. Try to clear it back out, and now the 4 try to go one-on-one, still in play. Can Cody get there in time? And whiffs on the kick, and the referee is saying a free kick here for Worland. Or no, not a free kick. I meant to say a throw-in. I apologize. But a throw-in either way, still Worland ball. It's going to go into the box. Heads it forward and out of touch along the far side. Cody throw in, and they're not going to waste any time. They're going to throw it in immediately along that far side. Still there on the outside of the circle. Ball still loose. And near side, and this could be dangerous. It's going to be a foot race. Flag goes up in the out of touch here. Cody going to have a throw-in coming up. The throw in up toward the bottom of the circle here as we get ready to approach the 20th minute of play. We're currently into the 19th minute. Heads it back, out of touch along the near side. There'll be a throw in for Cody. Trying to see who will be throwing it in. It'll be the 5 of Gavin Rocky into the box trying to get it out. And kind of Worland has had a very good time this season, I feel like, defending. At least during that Lander game that we saw, they had a good defense, at least in the first half. We got a penalty, or we got a foul coming up. Do we have a card? I don't think we do. It looked like he was reaching into his pocket there for a sec, but they'll let it go. It'll just be a foul, which I feel like I'm surprised the ref hasn't used his card a lot. The shot is up, and it's a goal! Golazo! And the Warriors on top 1-0. They will nab their second goal of the season as a team. What a fantastic goal from distance. And the keeper looks frustrated. He knew he should have had that one. And the Warriors up 1-0 over the number 1 team in 3A boys soccer. It's 1-0 Worland Warriors. And the kickoff coming up here for Cody. In the center circle, we're back underway. 20 minutes to go. And loses the ball. Could be a counterattack. Moving its way through the middle. And this is looking like a bit of a different Warrior team than what we saw in Lander. This is a team that's obviously a little bit frustrated about losing 10-1 to Sheridan. They don't want that to happen here. They're playing a 3A opponent once again. They're trying to get back into form. And the tackle moves its way back out to the near side, heads it forward. Missed, and now here comes the 5 of Gavin Rocky trying to push it up to the far side. Into the track it goes and out of touch. Cody will have a throw in coming up along this side. Tosses it in and taken back away by the Bronx, and the challenge goes out of bounds. I got to say, Worland has got a very deadly attack. And it's just kind of, I call it the Ali Stamatakos effect, because they kind of have to, the forwards are extremely deadly, but the midfield has to give them an opportunity to get there in the first place. And that's what the midfield did. I believe they had a takeaway there that led to a chance in the attacking half, and Stryker did not waste any time getting there. Tosses it in, and now off the foot of the 4, and he falls to the floor, as that was Kobe Bradshaw trying to get a hold of it. I do believe the goal was scored by Zach Davis, but not quite sure. We got some jeers going on down there on the bottom of the stands here. Tries to toss by, but it's a pinball effect down there on that far side. And the takeaway by the 22. He's going to come back the other way. Lofts it into the front of the pitch. Goalkeeper will be there to meet it. He'll go and kicks it. Ooh, flag actually went up. It's going to go out of touch according to that referee you saw there just barely on the side of the camera. Flag went up and pointed Worland way. It'll be a throw-in. Throws it in along the far side. The scissor kick. It's going to come back the other way. And not out of danger yet. Looks on the strike. Hits the side of the net. And that's going to be, I believe, a goal kick. But either way, this is a new and improved Worland team from the last couple of matches. And it's showing here. Remember, coming into this game, Cody had that win over Douglas. They were 1-0. They're fighting for a win. If they get a win, they'll go above, or they won't go above Lander unless Lander loses, but they'll be close to Lander in the 3A West standings. Like I said, even if Cody is to win today, they still have to rely on Lander losing to Douglas, which I kind of doubt is going to happen, but they're going to go into the box. Big attack coming up for Cody. Working back up to the near side. By there is the 3 of Diego Morales. He'll try to blow by. Stays there to the near side. Is a little bit more patient. Loses the ball. A little bit of miscommunication. Picks it back up, and Cody will try to reset the attack. And honestly, not if the 17 of Zach Davis has anything to say about it. He breaks it up there initially. Cameron Heiner, or no, that's not Heiner at all. That is actually the 7 of, sorry, that is the number 7 who's not on our roster, but he was there trying to get a hold of it. Out of touch throw in here for Worland. A little overcooked. I think that was Parker Halstead back there. We got a whistle. And a yellow card. Oof. Well, looks like they're going to give a yellow here to Lucas Ramirez. Or no, not Lucas Ramirez. I meant to say Zach Davis, I think that is, number 17. That is I think that's the third card given out today by my count, if you're keeping count at home. But they have not been afraid to show the aces today. Not playing around at any capacity. And that was, in fact, the 17 of Zach Davis. And this is going to roll into the box, picked up lazily by the keeper. And, oh, Lord. Flag goes up as they tried to kind of wrestle their way into the attacking half down there. That's the second time now Cody's been caught with the flag up there in this game. 15:45 to go here in the opening half, and so far a super entertaining match. 1-0 Worland on top, looking for their first win of 2026. And we have a sub coming on for the 21. Now this is Elias Mitchell back into the game. He was one of the starters. Benjamin Mendenhall, the senior, looks a little shaken up down there on that near side. They're going to get one of the trainers down there to help him out, but that's going to give way for, like we said earlier, that's going to give way for one of our starters to return back into the game. And the kick, by the way, the clock was stopped because of the injury, so we apologize about that. We'll let the clock just do its thing here. 15:23 to go in the first half. So 14:59. Once the clock here at Warrior Stadium gets down to there, we will restart our clock. 1-0 is still your score. Winds up, delivers the free kick. And now intercepted here by Worland. Tries to feed it through. This could be a dangerous attack and a slide tackle. And almost taken back away, but it was a really good set of plays there by Cody trying to get that ball back. And now this one could be a very dangerous spot and kept out of the end line there. So with that, goalkeeper should have a goal kick coming up here. It looks like a offside, I think. Or I thought so. Never mind. This is a goal kick coming up now for Worland. Good work so far by the Warrior defense. Got to give them their flowers here in this match. And now tries to push it a little bit further forward. Not much luck in that regard. They're going to try and dance their way back out of it. Trying to roll its way along the near side. Kicked back up. Now here comes the three of Diego Morales, who's been kind of the main attacking man today for Cody. They've sent him on the front lines a lot today. Him and Gavin Rocky both. Throw in coming in for Cody. Headed forward there by Caden Schabel. And now chops it back up, kicks it back behind him. Trying to get there is the 4 of Kobe Bradshaw. Scissor kick back up, trying to get there one-on-one. Kicks it back behind him. Cade Garcia was in the vicinity. Throw in for Worland. Toss it in along the track and now stays airborne. The scissor kick to keep it in bounds, and it works. And not only that, Cody is going to try to set up a counterattack. Tries a through ball, and it's intercepted. But actually more like pinballed back to the 7. I'm trying to see what the whistle was for. Oh, we have a Cody Bronk that's hurt. So we're going to take a quick breather while that is going on. We'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Boys Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. 1-0 Warriors on top here in their second home game of the season. We'll be back in just a second. Looks like everything seems to be okay down there. Second or first half about ready to resume. Glad to have y'all back. 12 minutes or so to go. And like I said, pretty entertaining match so far, but there have been a couple of bumps and bruises along the way. A multitude of cards given in this first half alone. So it's been kind of a bit of a rough game physically, a pretty demanding match for these two teams. Tries to push it up forward now. This is the 7. Trying to push it back up and now heads it forward. Now to the near side. Cody on a through ball. Could be a chance. Clears it out by the near side. Look at that flag over there. It's just kind of doing it's just going, how low can you go? But the wind definitely showing just kind of how windy it is here in Worland. Clears it out the back. Could be a feed, but that one's kicked back up and the wind will carry it onto the track. Bounces a little awkwardly, and that one's going into the middle school field. That one kicked up now to the 5 of Cade Garcia, out of touch along that far sideline. It will be a throw in for Cody. Looks like one guy trying to get his breath there along that track, but a throw in for the Bronx is incoming as we get ready to enter the final 10 minutes. We got a sub coming on for Worland soon. Donovan Warren getting set to check in. And now a big opportunity if he can get the tackle. The slide, loses his footing. Gunnar Mascaro was down there. This one is through, and now the 18 going to pick this one up. Cannon Tiedemann opts to go out. Just goes for the safe option. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do, is just kick it out the side and try and get your defense set up to get into shape there. Throw in, delivers into the box. Dangerous. And into the box, loses his footing. Oh, and the defender is going to get there. He'll clear it out the near side, but the danger is still not quite over yet. Tries to deliver up into the box. The throw in for Worland as that one goes sky high in the wind. Definitely making an impact here. I feel like on some of these shots for Cody, they're kind of kicking right into that wind. But throw in coming up for Worland as we got subs coming on. So I know one of them coming off is Cade Garcia, so he'll get a quick breather. Chips it back up. Now here comes the 10 of Gunnar Mascaro. The scissor kick sends the 14 of Seth Profit tumbling. Oh, a big tackle here. Could be an attack, counter attack for Worland. Down the right wing. He's got room to run. And out of touch it goes. It's going to be Cody on the throw in as we enter now the 30th minute of play here in this one. Off the boot and out of touch. Throw in for Worland. Looking for their second goal before half. We got a sub. Lucas Ramirez checking back in. And he'll come on to replace the 22 of Colby Wall. Throw in, into the middle. Gets it up to Ramirez, who's coming in with fresher legs here. Rolls it up into the center circle. And kicked back up a little bit more forward. Could be a big chance at attack, and goes to the left side, overshoots his man there. Tried to give it up to Donovan Warren, but a little bit of miscommunication. Throw in for Cody. Now into the circle, chops it up. Looks to chest it forward. And now the 7. It looks like they were saying that's Griffin. I think the other announcer was saying that was Griffin. So, again, he's not on our roster, so we do apologize about that. But out of touch here, it'll be Worland. And a little overcooked. And the question is, will it stay in bounds? And if they do, will Cody try to clear? It looks like they'll go out the far side. Another throw in for Worland. I think at that point, I probably would have tried to play it out back to the keeper if I could. Like being said, they do also run the risk of one of the Worland attackers intercepting and trying to go to the back of the net as a result. But toss it up to the box. Tries to head it. Could be a very dangerous spot. Trying to chase it down. Kicked out. Flagman says it's going to stay with Worland. Very dangerous look there for the 10 of Gunnar Mascaro, who was just looking. That ball had eyes on it had he got to it, but out of touch it goes, but stays with the black and orange. Throw in coming up now. Gunnar Mascaro looks to the box. The header. Looking to get there. Mascaro tries it on goal. It's off to the right. Mascaro, the senior, misses on it. It was a good look and just not enough under it. And so with that, it's going to be a goal kick for the Bronx, and makes you wonder what kind of adjustments that they're going to try to go with here in the second half to try to get some of this momentum back into the game. Near side now, here comes the 5 of Gavin Rocky. Loses the ball, and now Worland counterattack opportunity right side. This is Mascaro. He goes to the ground, and the flag goes up. I'm thinking that was either Joey Cresto or Arden Payne. But it was either way. It was a really rough tumble down there on that near side. We have a sub coming on, I believe, for Worland. Number 21 looks to be checking in. Elias Mitchell. He's been kind of in and out today. But free kick, delivers in the box, and he scores! Goal! And that is the number 6 of Caden Schabel. The senior bags the goal from long distance, and it's 2-0 Worland. We saw that a couple times in the girls' match. Cody did the same exact thing. A lot of long-distance shots. The wind kind of helped them out a little bit. And that's the second time that the Warriors have managed to get something from long distance to fall into the back of the net. What a goal for Caden Schabel. And we're back underway here. 6:48 to go. It is 2-0 Cody, in case you're just tuning in. Upset alert here, possibly in 3A, as the number 1 ranked Cody Bronx, both in girls and boys soccer. Cody was hoping to come into Worland, get a win today to propel them closer to the Lander Valley Tigers, who are 2-1. But even if Cody won, I think if Lander won today, that'd be 3-1 over 2-0. I guess you could probably make up your mind there, but because it's not scored off of percentage, but off of points. It's 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, 0 points for a loss. So going off of pro soccer rules in that regard. And now Griffin, or he's going to try to go back up into, or did they say, I think they said Crippen. I apologize. That would make a lot of sense for this town, actually. But now goes up to the far side, kicked out of touch along the far side. 5:44 to go. Throw in, tries to clear it out. Cody trying to avoid another goal. Worland has had a potent attack today. And that one ricochets off the 3 of Sergio Cadenas. Out of touch along the far side. This will be another opportunity. 5 minutes to go. About ready to enter the 35th minute of this, or we're into the 35th minute. I meant to say enter the 36th minute of the match. And now a shot on its way for the right side. Just barely missed to the right. That was off the 4 of Kobe Bradshaw. That one had eyes, but unfortunately just went a little off to the right side. That'll roll out not quite toward the bus barn, but up toward the little bell over there on that southwest end of the track. So, what a game it's been for Worland. And kind of honestly, it's if they do end up surviving these next 40 minutes or so, what a statement this would be. Like I said multiple times already, Cody number 1 in boys 3A soccer. Cody, or in Worland, just got finished with a 10-1 loss to Sheridan and a 4-0 loss to Lander. They've been playing tough these past couple of games, but this could be a big statement win to knock off one of the Giants in 3A. Because this could be a team that, while they're not going to see again for the rest of the season, they very well could see at the state tournament in Gillette. Tries to go up behind them. Near side, rolls it along the ground. Now here comes the 3. Sergio Cadenas looking for it here. Now gives it back up to the 10. I meant to say, I was looking at the wrong roster. The 10 of Arden Payne rolls it back up to the keeper, and a smooth save for Cameron Heiner. And now headed back, still not quite out of danger just yet. Nate Coburn, the keeper, was back there. He kind of wanted to get up there to it. He thought better of it. He's kind of trying to direct his defenders there. Looks to be a corner kick coming up for Worland. So the corner kick coming up here, 3:20 to go in the opening half. Delivers into the box. Could be ahead here. Still into the 18-yard box and picked up by the 11. Not quite out of danger yet. He's already got one goal. He's looking for another. And now chops it back up into the box. It goes. Tries to head it backwards. This could be dangerous. One-on-one. Keeper gets to it with a Warrior behind him. And good work there by the 12 of Cooper Cannon to get it in there. Trying to get the header just in case the keeper, well, I guess just an easy goal just in case the keeper ended up whiffing on it. But so we know that Caden Schauble has a goal. We don't know who scored that first goal for Worland. And it looks like, yep, we got a foul. So free kick coming up for Worland as a result here. Free kick, 2 minutes to go. And delivers the free kick into the box, headed back. And that's going to go up toward the track. And onto the dirt mound, up toward the bus barn it goes. It's always a game when there's a kick that goes out that way, whether or not it will roll up the hill and onto the bus barn. It's always fun to see. It's like watching two snails. It's like watching two snails race, but a corner kick coming up for Worland. They create a lot of set pieces in this season so far, and now this is going to be a clearance opportunity, a potential defense into attack here, a counter down the right side. Cody trying to get a goal on the board before halftime. Looks to the left side. Now here comes Diego Morales trying to get rid of it. Morales tries to get by. He'll try to feed it through, and now a clearance by Worland. Could be a very dangerous one at that if this one goes the wrong way. Cooper Cannon sticking to him like glue, and it's out of bounds on the far side. 1 minute left here. This should be a good one. Coming close to the end of the half, into the 40th minute. And coming back down the other way. Cody trying to mount the counter attack, rolls it on the ground. Stopped down to the near side. One-on-one, chips it forward. The 8 with it. He'll try to chop this one back up sky high. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be a throw in for Cody. It looks like they'll have the 7 of Zane Balyo. Tosses it into the box. Tries to get rid of it out of the back of the field here. And now stopping with it. Tries to get by. Blows by on the right side. And the tackle out of touch along the end line. That's going to be a corner kick possibly for Cody. Not much time here. Corner kick. This could be the last major play of the half. On the ground, a shot. Oh, it's going to go sky high and out of touch. Out the end line. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's a quick one up. Not enough time. The buzzer goes off. And that's the halftime whistle. The Warriors hold on that possession. Even then, it would have only made it 2-1, but every goal off the board will give them more of an advantage going into the lockers. And we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back with your scores from across the two basins here in just a moment. You're watching boys varsity high school soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. 2-0 here at the half. Worland Warriors on top over the Cody Bronx in this 3A matchup. Like talking you back here inside of Warrior Stadium as we get ready to start the second half of action. It is Worland Warriors Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. Glad to have you all back with us as the Worland Warriors take on the Cody Bronx in this Class 3A clash, East versus West, although these two teams will be in the same region next year in 2027 as the Worland Warriors will be moved over to 2A West in 27. So 40 more minutes put up on the board here in Worland. Second half about ready to get underway. Worland on top 2-0 with the most recent goal coming from Caden Schavel. So that being said, the boys, we're going to have to talk about what's coming up next here. The boys they kind of have a game off on Friday. The girls will be going to Newcastle to take on the Newcastle Dogies, and then it'll be an overnight trip for the girls. However, the boys will be making a trip over to Torrington the next day with the girls to take on the Trailblazers. The Newcastle Dogies are not fielding a varsity boys team in 2025, so that's making things a little bit more difficult here for the Worland Warriors. But we are back underway either way. One more half of soccer here in our coverage for the day. And then we'll see you again on Friday in Newcastle. That one goes out to the far side. Throw in. 39-40 still to go, and gets a successful challenge here and pushes this one back up into the far side of the pitch. And now back up to Cody. This is going to stay in place somehow, some way. And now Cody's playing into the wind, or playing away from the wind, so they should be in a better position here. But now moving into the middle of the pitch, works its way down to the near side. 39 on the board to go here. 22 with it, trying to battle with it in the penalty area. And he will successfully get away from him. And back heels it now to the 2. And now they'll give it back up now, trying to get it into the penalty area on the attempted through ball by Balio. And now Scissor kicks it back up. That was the 11 of Parker Halstead, who will give it back up now. This is going to be a takeaway. Back to the far side, out of touch along the far side, onto the track it goes. Throw in coming in. And again, another one. Worland going to have a throw in this time. Tosses it up, headed back by the 10 of Arden Payne. Flag goes up, it's coming back to Worland. And now coming in is the 21 of, the 21 of Elias Mitchell will toss it in. That one rolls out onto the track. They'll try it again here. Mitchell again. Chested forward. Now here comes the 5 of Gavin Rocky. Tries a big lob into the penalty area. Keeper will just let that one go naturally onto the track and up into the bus area. So that is going to end up being a goal kick for Worland, although it was a pretty close call, though, because the keeper, Cameron Heiner, almost made a brush with it. That could have resulted in a corner, but backed off at the right time. 37 minutes to go. Lets it fly. Now back up to the 12 of Cooper Cannon, who I do believe has a goal on the game. If not, it is Mascaro that got one. It was somebody in a double digit. But that scored that first goal, and the flag goes up. It's coming back to Worland. And one-on-one, Cade Garcia trying to play the ball out of the back half, and now they're going to get the throw in. This could be an opportunity. Avoids one tackle and now pushes it on a through ball. That one gets into the 18-yard box, and the save is enough to prevent a third goal from going in for Worland. Now to the near side, and a big through ball. Now here comes Diego Morales, and a big tackle down there, and I mean a big one. Flag goes up. Don't think we saw a yellow card there, at least not yet, although they are starting to get a little chippy. There were a few yellow cards given in that opening half, so wouldn't be surprised to see a few more here before this one's said and done. That one out the back in a corner looks to be coming for Cody. 36 minutes to go here in the opening half. Cody trying to get their first goal of this match and trying to get their that was slips through his fingers, still loose. Cody just going to go out the back, though. It's going to be a corner kick again for Cody out the near side. So that could have been very dangerous. That went through the fingers of Cameron Heiner. Looked for sure like it would probably find the back of the net, but they're playing, see it, look how they're playing two men on the post there, trying to get as many reinforcements as they can. And they're playing a little further out. They're expecting Cody to swing that free kick to the out, or that corner kick to the outside. And now look at that. That's going to go out the back. But I see exactly what Cody was trying to do. They were trying to outswing the kick, try to get it to that left side of the 18-yard box. Didn't quite work, but Gunnar Peterson will check in for Cody. 35 minutes still to play. We are we're entering, rather, the 46th minute of play. And now 45 minutes through here in this match. And tosses it into the box. Easy save there. Pretty easy run and scoop there for Cameron Heiner, out of bounds alongside the pole vault pit. This is going to come up along the far side. Donovan Mitchell trying to get there. Now a through ball to the far side. Kick back up as Cannon Tiedemann tried to get there. Cody will still have it in a very dangerous position here. This could be a big one into the defensive half. That didn't really look so bad there as Caden Schabel was able to get there. And remember, Caden does have a goal in this game, actually. He's a defender, so he's not quite really supposed to be up there, but he did get that goal from long range earlier. This is a loose ball. We got a penalty. And a yellow card is shown to the two of Davian Sander. He's going to get sent off for a little bit. He's going to go for a nice little vacation for just about 5 minutes or so. But he'll be back out there soon. What did I tell you earlier? I kind of knew that was coming. They had a pretty good handful of yellow cards in that first half, and it was only a matter of time. But we got a sub coming in for Cody here. Damian Sander will come in. And trying to keep it in play there, but it didn't quite work. Went out the side, and now Worland is going to have a throw in an extremely dangerous spot for the Bronx. Throw in coming up here for the 10 of Gunnar Mascaro. Mascaro, big throw in into the box, headed forward by Cody. And that one out just barely outside the 18-yard box, and now trying to work its way in on a slow roller. Big opportunities coming potentially. Out of touch along the near side. Throw in for Worland. And Cody's got to be feeling the pressure here. Worland knocking on the door, trying to score their third goal of the game. Throw in for the 3 of Sergio Cardenas, the junior defender. That one just barely outside the box, and now Cody's going to have an attack or counter-attack opportunity. That one pushed forward. Worland trying to go on a foot race to chase it back now. Here comes the 6 of Caden Schabel. He'll just let the keeper take care of it instead, though. It was a good look there, but a drop kick, and this is going to come back up to the center. Now they're going to try to mount an attack off of this. We'll try to turn defense into attack. Tries from outside the box, and the field goal is no good. No, it might be good. But that one goes closer to the uprights. If this was Gaelic football, that would have counted, but goal kick either way coming up here for Cody. It looks like we got the 22 of Tevin Bates checking in. Now the near side, Cody trying to mount the attack. Flag goes up as Damian Sander tried to sprint down the field and trying to see if we have subs. I don't think we do. Tosses it up, and one man takes a hard lick there. He's a little slow to get up. Damian Sander took a big fall onto the pitch there, and now here comes Sander trying to toss it back in for Cody off of Gavin Rocky, and out of touch it goes. Tossing it in. looks to his chest here. And Cody, one of their first, or I guess this might be their second real chance of the half. Lets it fly, and it's a goal! Oh! That is Zane Balyo with the goal. Took that one from far outside the box. I'd say about 25 yards out at the least. And it is 2-1 Cody as the wind helps him out on that long-range kick. And Balyo will get credited with the first goal of the game for Cody. Could this ignite something here? As you can see down there on the pitch, Zane Balyo trying to amp up the away crowd here at Warrior Stadium. And back underway, 31:06 to go. What a magnificent strike from number 7 down there. But Worland could try to get another goal on the board before this one's out. But with how quick Cody scored, that is a little concerning for the black and orange. Foul down there. It looks like it should be a free kick for Cody. And so with that, on the top of the circle, they'll have a free kick coming up. Cody trying to get the equalizing goal here if possible. Tries to push it up to the center circle. What has he got? Up to the line he goes. Picks it back up, and now a big attack possible here. One-on-one. Balyo trying to get another goal. He'll look to his left side. Balyo with an attempted through ball. I think this is going to come back to the defender. I think the Bronx thought that it might have been called offside, but Worland took advantage and moved back up to try to get the clearance. And a good tackle there, a good standing challenge by Kobe Bradshaw, but Cody continues to control the possession. Cleared back up, trying to get it up to the 12 of Cooper Cannon at the midfield. And now chipping it along the ground. The slide tackle by Balyo. Had a nasty one there, but I think they'll let that one go as Arden Payne tried to chase it down there on the far side. Throw in coming in for the Bronx. Off the front of his foot. And now trying to play it back. Just gives it back to his defenders. That might have been a mistake, though. The 3 with it outside the penalty box. What does he have? The shot and the save. I don't even think Heiner necessarily needed to go for it, but he felt threatened by the shot by Diego Morales. Decided to go for it anyway. Tosses it up into the center circle. What do they got? Worland needs to try to get out of that backfield as much as good as they can here. But Cody taking advantage. That wind has been blowing south this entire time, and that kind of assisted Worland on a really big goal, including that one from Caden Schabel earlier, especially that second one. Free kick coming from Cody. The wind kind of dislodges the ball a little bit there. Goes up on a header there by Caden Schabel. And now down the near side. One-on-one, trying to get by. That's the 4 of Kobe Bradshaw. He's going to try to get by. Makes contact. Bradshaw is limping. He's got that left leg lifted, but he's going to keep going anyway. Down the right side, one-on-one, number 5 of Gavin Rocky into the box and the save. Beautiful work by Rocky, but a great save by Heiner at the same time. The sophomore, confident save there. And skies it up to the right side. If he wins this header, that could be big. No, not quite, but there is going to be a midfielder back there to get it. Won't be. I don't know why he gave up on that touch. He should just try to go down there, but here comes the 22, Tevin Bates. Along the ground now. He'll try to give it to the 5 of Gavin Rocky. Into the box. The save by Heiner. And again, we saw this in the Lander game. Just brave goalkeeping for the Worland Warriors. They're not afraid to get in there and make those plays. I don't necessarily like goalkeepers playing too far out, but it has worked in this instance. Trying to head it back. Looking for options. Down the right side, trying a through ball. Now one-on-one. This is Gavin Rocky. The slide, and the flag goes up. No flags there, or no cards, it looks like. We have mass subs, 19, 17, 22, and 7. So that's Benjamin Mendenhall, Zach Davis, as well as Colby Wall and the number 7, which we do not know the name of. We do apologize. Cody also sent in a sub earlier. We didn't quite catch the jersey number there. Toss it up. It's tipped. Oh, no. And that is the equalizer here in Worland. And I believe that was the 2 of Damian Sander. He ties it up 2-2. Cody gets it done in the first 14 minutes or so of this half. And now Worland's got a bit more of an uphill battle as they have now given up 2 goals in the last 13 minutes. By 2 different players here for the Cody Bronx. Zane Balyo and now Damian Sander adds his name to that list. And we're back underway. Out the near side. Out of touch there along the near side. A throw in for Worland, trying to get the leading goal if at all possible. Throws it in. Heads it forward. 22 there. I believe that might be Colby Wall actually. But a free kick coming up for Cody, I believe. Cody on a direct free kick. What can they do here? Delivers it. A big lob. The 22 go for it. The dive. Loses control of it, but he's able to get a hold of it. Tevin Bates was putting the ball in a very dangerous spot. In case you're just tuning in, 2-2. Cody Bronx tied the Warriors after it started 2-0 at the beginning of the half, and Cody has done a great job coming back in this game, and I do believe it does have something to do with the way the wind is blowing. But either way, still really impressive. Tries to chop it back up past the center circle. Tries to chest it forward. Now the chop. Ooh, a little bit of contact down there with Kobe Bradshaw. The 2-on-1 and a big amount of physicality down there. Tries to push it on a through ball. Doesn't work. Well, actually kind of quite did. Gavin Rocky, who set up that goal situation involving Tevin Bates earlier. Or not Tevin Bates, but Damian Sander. He's the one who's involved there. Let's see if he can set up another one here for the Bronx. Here comes Sander, speaking of which. And now kind of pinballs back. Now the 10's got it. He's going to try to wind up there for a delivery. Now Cody. Oh, he's brought down. They'll let it play, I think. No, they won't. Well, they'll let that one. Oh, so Worland will get the call, but Cody will let them play on, I guess. But that is going to result in a foul. 24 minutes to go. Free kick. Delivers it up. And the challenge could be a big one here. And out of touch along the far side. Throw in coming up. Tosses it into the box, looking for options. This is the 10 of Arden Payne, who's been a bit of a pain today for the Worland Warriors. Throw in coming up from the far side. Whiffs both the defender and attacker missed on that one. Tries to tee this one up, and now here comes the 22 of Colby Wall, and this could be a big attack coming up here for Gavin Rocky. And that one tips away, still not out of danger yet. And the save, that's out of bounds. One of the Cody players a little slow to get up down there. I think he is limping off his right, and he is seriously hurt. Something is wrong with that attacker for Cody. But he'll jog it off, and it'll be looks like a goal kick here for Worland. So goal kick coming up for Worland. I do believe that should have been a corner kick, but they will let it go as a goal kick anyway here. That one goes up into the defense. This could be dangerous. Working his way in if he gets the tackle. That was going to go up onto the track, and a throw in for Worland in a very dangerous spot. The throw in, chests it forward. Slips on the ball. And he's going to try to deliver it into the box. Could be a dangerous attack. Chips this one back up. Now to the far side. The ball taken back away. And he'll try to push this one toward the near side. Rolls out toward the Worland bench. Almost halfway through this second half. And it's been a very entertaining game. Cody was down 2-0 at half. They've come back in the first 13 minutes or so of the second half and have put up 2 goals, one by Damian Sander and the other by Zane Balyo, who scored that first goal for Cody. Balyo kind of got the ball rolling, and now here comes the 7. Balyo, he's going to try to go to the left side. This could be an assist. Oh, that's saved on the attempt by Zach Nelson, and that's going to be taken back away. The drop kick coming up for the keeper, a little bit off the wrong side of the foot. Could this be coming back? 22 of Tevin Bates, who has gotten himself involved in a lot of plays today for the Cody Bronx. Oh, we got a whistle. It's coming back to the Worland side here. They're going to call the foul on Cody. It looks like I think they're saying Tevin Bates with that. So here we go with a free kick. 20 minutes to go into the 60th minute of this one. Delivers it right side. Hour mark of this match. Now chops it back up, heads it forward. And now right side, could be a big one. Tries a cross into the box. Whiffs on it. They'll kick it up. This is not clear yet. This is going to be a throw-in possibly here for Worland now. Probably most definitely. No, it is not. They keep it inbound somehow. Gavin Rocky rolls it along the near side, and now here they go again. Down the right wing they go, and a big hit. I would be very surprised if they don't card him for that. Referee. I don't. If I'm the referee, I probably wouldn't have even issued a yellow. That probably would have been a straight red in my opinion, but that's just my opinion out of 1,000 there. It was a bit of a rough tackle, but Cody's been kind of, I'm not going to really single out Cody because both teams have been kind of really going back and forth in terms of, how much blood can I put onto this pitch today. But Cody's they've been playing really aggressive all day. Something needs to be done. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a straight red eventually here toward the end of this match. And I'm surprised there hasn't been one already. We've seen a bunch of yellow cards. That probably could have been a card, or if not a straight red, a yellow for sure. But they had let that last foul go, which here they go. Cody trying to mount the attack here. Near side, Tevin Bates. Bates tries a knock on. This is probably going to be a card. I guarantee you this will be a card. And one of the Cody players is down. He is seriously hurt. And I'm sorry, but I feel like that tackle was worthy of a card. In my opinion, just surprised. And unfortunately, he's down, and we'll take a quick breather. They're calling over a medic, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Boys Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. 18:35 to go. Clock is still running. We'll be back in just a moment. Talking back here inside of Warrior Stadium, we are under a delay. There is a player hurt for Cody, a very big slide tackle up toward the referee station here on the pitch. They got a whole bunch of staff down there. Obviously, we're going to keep our camera off that. That's just kind of a courtesy thing we do for all injuries regardless. But we can see down there they've called both teams over to their respective benches. So we don't know how long really that this is going to be delayed for. We hope that the Cody players are. I can't see the jersey number, and honestly, quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully he's all right, and just a big, that kind of thing happens. Soccer is a contact sport, and that kind of thing just happens sometimes. But hopefully he's all right. He's getting tended to by the Worland. I assume that's the Worland medical staff down there. So we're going to stay off the air for a little bit. We'll be back in just a moment. 18-14 to go here from Warrior Stadium. Stoppage for injury here in Worland. It is all tied up 2-2 here in the county seat of Washakie County. You're watching Worland Warrior Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. Let's talk you back inside of Warrior Stadium here in beautiful Worland, Wyoming, in the county seat of Washakie County, as we are here for Varsity Boys Soccer, Class 3A soccer action. Injury timeout here in Worland for an injured Cody Bronk. It looked like he had a bit of a knock on his shoulder, I'd say a bit. It's enough to stop the game, obviously, but it seems to be clearing up now as he's currently upright. He's on his legs, and he's getting walked over. It appears to be the injured player is Damian Sander. So hopefully Damian's okay. And, yeah, he's got an ice pack on, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. I don't know who got the slide tackle, nor do I really care. But into the final 20 minutes, and we kind of knew that it was going to get to this point. I've been kind of going chippy all game. It's kind of only a matter of time. I don't mean to laugh. It's not a funny thing at all, but I kind of knew it was going to get to this point. But sometimes that's kind of how the sport goes. Like I said earlier before we went off the air, it's a contact sport. This thing's going to happen sometimes, but they just got to move forward. Last 18 minutes, and we are back underway. And, ooh, this is in danger. That's out of touch along the near side. So looks like Worland will avoid danger on that play. 17 minutes still to go in this match before the boys have a game off while the girls get to play in Newcastle. Again, the Newcastle boys not fielding a team this year. We will still be in Newcastle. We just got to get all the details figured out as to how those games are going to work. I will get in contact with the Newcastle AD later on this week. Down to the near side. Out of touch along the near side. And now I definitely saw the 11 of Parker Halstead try to get something there. But now a big opportunity. This one's up. And the field goal is good. Oh, that had eyes on it. That was the 11, I believe, of Lucas Ramirez. The last one I saw down there. I could be wrong. It was either him or it was Cooper Cannon. It was one of those two. But they just came in flying, barely had an eye on him there. And that one could have been the third one of the game. Worland needed that goal, but they still have plenty of time to get one on over Cody. Down the left side, pushes up behind him, gets his hands up, and looks like they will call a foul here. Or no, they will not. They will call in for a throw-in, actually. I apologize. 16 minutes to go. This game can end in a tie. Let's see if that's the case, though. I guess a tie in this scenario is not the worst thing in the world. And a steal down the right side. Try to go. Oh, he's going to push him down. And a foul. It's a free kick going to go to Cody. So kick delivered into the box and the save. So Cameron Heiner able to get a glove on it there, and a big through ball. This could be dangerous. Down the left side, and he's pushed out of the way. Referee whistles it dead. And a yellow card. Oh, no. Oh, that's Zach Nelson. Oh, no. Oh, boy. So that is, as far as I know, that's a yellow. Yeah, that's a double yellow, and he just threw a water bottle down, and he is very ticked off about it. But that, I believe, is a red. And I told, what did I say? It's like I think I need to start betting, because I knew that there would be a red eventually. But he is very angry down there on the sideline, just kind of this in disbelief, and now sends in, tries to deliver the set piece into the box, out of touch, goes back the other way. So a throw in. Ooh, this is going to be big. Down to the right side, and he's pushed over. Flag goes up. Oh. So free kick coming from Worland, a little slow to get up there as he took a knock. Kobe Bradshaw. Again, I would not be surprised if they give a card for this one, and I think they will. Nope, just check that. They do not. I don't see anything. And so referee going to try to get the wall placed here. Of course, you're not allowed to establish that wall within 10 yards, so delivers it into the box on the ground. Still in danger. Down the near side, trying to chase it down. He goes to the ground. Worland fans, what a foul. It goes out. And we got another Cody Brock down, number 22. Tevin Bates is down on the pitch. And this is the second Cody Brock to go down in the last 10 minutes. Ooh. So it's been getting really physical in this second half. It's starting to get a little out of, in my opinion, a little out of control. They need to do something here. They already gave a guy a double yellow. We've had two players get hurt, and this is starting to get a little dicey. I guess I shouldn't really say it's starting to. But he'll get up with a little bit of help from the 7 of Zane Balio, who, by the way, has a goal in this game. He's still looking for that second goal today. Oh, we got another sub, actually. So number 22, Colby Wall will come off. I think they said Ramirez coming in. This one's chopped up. Could be a big one. That third goal is knocking on the door here for Worland. They're getting close to it. Back heels it. Now he'll look to the far side. Ben Mendenhall now goes to the right side to Cannon Tiedemann. Out into the center circle. A little bit loose. Getting very physical. The 2-7s down there. Zane Balyo tries to get by. Big one and a shove to the floor. They're going to keep it going. So, actually, they will actually award a foul to the Cody Bronx. So it'll be a free kick coming up. We got a player tying his shoes. Looks like Balyo's laces got a little bit loose there. Considering how aggressive he's been in this game, I'm not really that shocked that his laces have come undone. He's been a really good asset for the Bronx today. Heads it forward. And now here comes the 22 of Tevin Bates. He'll go down the left side. 11:46 to play. Really turning up the intensity. Neither of these teams really are going to be satisfied with a draw, although for Worland it will be their first points of the season. Although they still will be winless through 3 games if they end up drawing to Cody. But 1 point is better than 0. Got one checking in. It looks to be Zach Nelson. So throw in coming up for Cody. Kicks it back behind him. And now volleys this one a little bit. Good dribbles so far by Cody. 11 minutes still to play. Back heels it. Looks up behind him. And now he'll look. Oh, that one kind of escaped behind him there. This one taken back by the 7. And now Balyo still trying to get there. He'll try for a big dig into the near side, and that's going to go out of behind the line. There is a small non-zero chance we could see the lights come on here if there's another big stoppage like what we had, because the sun has set a little. You could definitely see the shadows extending out into the middle school practice field, not like the middle school competition field, but the middle school practice field. You can see the shadows out there. Starting to get a little bit dark here. It's reminding me of the game in Sheridan last year where that did go into darkness. Up to the far side. Now it goes into the middle. And this is a big one. This could be a big attack for Cody. Right side, the shot. He lets it go. Tevin Bates with a fantastic look, but it sailed way off target to the left. And just like that, we are now into the 71st minute. 9:56 to go. Oh, we have a sub. Looks to be the 20 of Lane Profit checking in. The wind picking up again, kind of rattling off the press box a little bit. That wind helped Worland with those 2 goals in some ways, but it also has helped out Cody as they tied it up pretty quickly, but they have not scored since that 51st minute. Tries to chip it up. This could be a big chance. Into the middle of the box. And whiffs on the kick. They're going to try to line up again. Spins out of it. He's going to go 3-on-1. Tries to go for a cross. Hits the side netting. But a very good look there for Gavin Rocky as he is still looking for that maiden goal here in this game. Rocky has had more shots on target than most of his teammates here today, but he has nothing to show for it, really. He tried to get that goal there. Near side, throws it in. Lights are on here at Warrior Stadium. Near side, throw in coming up. Tosses it in. Still there inside the football lines. Here comes Parker Halstead. We got a foul here. We got a player down. This is now the 3rd Cody player to go down in the last 15 minutes. Oh, my God, he's not good. Nope, this is not good. Whew. Joey Cresto. Oh, my good Lord. I hope he's all right. Cresto, I don't know what happened down there, but looks to be, if I had to guess, that's got to be a pretty bad cramp. It's been a little warmer than usual today. We did see a couple of cramps in the women's game, or the girls' game, whatever you want to call it. But that is, like I said, the 3rd Bronc to go down in the last 15 minutes. That's a little concerning. Not a little. That's a lot concerning. Well, Cody's got a good hospital. I'm sure they'll be all right. No, I shouldn't have said that, but Far side, headed out of touch there by Zach Nelson, who we saw Nelson go down with those 2 yellow cards earlier. I don't know why he's still out there. The announcer to my right also a little confused about the same thing, too. I'm not sure if you heard that over the mic or not, but he allegedly, I believe, had 2 yellow cards. I only saw him get 1, but throws it into the penalty area. Worland trying to score in the last 7 minutes of this match. Looks up behind him. Misses on it a little bit. Tries to chip it back up. Heads it forward, or chests it forward. Now down the right side. Kicks it out of bounds, and the coach has some good reflexes down there as he's going to catch that one mid-kick there. Scissors it back up, or well, skies it back up. Now chests it forward, and now pushes it up into the, that one might be barely onside there. That's a tough call to make, personally. That looked a little close. And now, from our angle, he did look a little onside, but the announcer to our right also, he thinks might have been offside. So now here they go down to the near side. It's going to be a big attack coming for Worland, and a little bit of a collision. And now into the center circle they go. Tries to push it up. 6:25 still to play. Trying to play it out of the back is Cannon Tiedemann. This is about as gridlocked as LA traffic. It's 2-2. Cody has not scored in the last 20 minutes, but they're trying to break that seal now. Down the right side. Trying to make magic happen. That one will roll out a little bit toward the bus garage. Goal kick coming up for the Warriors. They got 6 minutes left. 75th minute of this match. And the goal kick coming up here for Cameron Heiner. And like I said earlier, even though if I'm a Worland staff, I wouldn't be very satisfied with the draw. That's still a point going toward the total. That will dig Worland potentially out. If Douglas loses to Lander today, which I believe they might have, that will most likely dig them out of the bottom of the table. So that is very good news for the Warriors, but that means they're going to have to try to get those 3 points against, I almost said against Newcastle, but against Torrington. I wonder if they're going to get points for the Newcastle thing. Probably not, but they will have a chance for those 3 points when they go to Torrington this weekend. Like I said, we will not be there this weekend, or we will not be there at the Torrington soccer field or the old high school football stadium, whatever you want to call it. But we will be in Newcastle. As far as we know, it is a girls varsity only match. The JV boys will be in Newcastle. We will not be covering that game, but we will be there for varsity girls. And a very good save for Cameron Heiner. And it's time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network man of the match. And I don't think I feel very comfortable giving one. But I think I'm going to give this one. I think we're going to give this one to Zane Balyo. He scored that opening goal for Cody. That got them kick-started into the position they're in now. I think Mr. Balyo deserves man of the match for this game. Honorable mentions today include Damian Sander as well as Diego Morales. And I'm also going to say 100% Tevin Bates. Also got to give credit to, good Lord, you got to give credit to, wait, was that Sander that scored that last goal? I think it was. So we gave him credit. Honorable mentions today for the Worland Warriors include Gunnar Mascaro as well as Cooper Cannon. I'm also going to say Caden Schabel for that goal in the first half. The head to the right side of the save. And also an extra honorable mention to Cameron Heiner. He has done fantastic today. He's the reason why it took Cody so long to score these goals. But now here they go, trying to go one last push. 3:34 to go in the match. This is going to be interesting. Goes down to the near side. It's going to go out of touch along the near side. Should be a throw-in for Cody. Cody trying to mount another attack. They still got a little bit of time, but time is running out. They need to do something now. Tries to go through the middle now. As of a few years ago, this can end in a tie, so this is going to be interesting. Now to the near side, one-on-one. This is the 3 of Diego Morales. He tries to go by. Take it back away by the Warriors. Could be a chance for a counterattack. Loses the ball in the midfield. It's staying with the Bronx. 2:50 to go here. We got a foul. This is going to come back the other way to Worland. A big, crucial free kick for the Warriors. And we are under the lights, like beautiful orange tint to the clouds here in central Washakie County. 25 miles away from 10 Sleep and about 35-ish miles or so from 35, 40 miles from Meadowlark Lake. Speaking of Meadowlark Lake, we do have a trip coming up in May to Buffalo to end out the season, so that'll be fun. Right side. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, the penalty shootout. I completely forgot, so it's not going to end in a tie, I don't think. Right side, 2 minutes left. They'll toss this one up. So actually, I can't remember if it's going to be a penalty shootout or if it's going to be a tie. But here they go through the middle, a big through ball. He goes down. Did the whistle go? I think they're going to get a free kick. This could be this could be a pivotal free kick if he can get the kick right. And he's going to get ready to line up. This is the 6 of Caden Schauble. He already has a goal in this match from this distance. Lines up in the box. It's saved. That one was about as on target as you could possibly get, but a good save. They'll head this one forward. 1 minute left. And this will be tossed up and into a penalty shootout. This could go. I do remember they actually did take Torrington into a penalty shootout last season. It was a 1-1 loss to Torrington. Torrington won in the penalty shootout. I believe it was 3-2. So this is going to be interesting to see how the penalty shootout goes on here. I did completely forget about it. I don't even have a scoring graphic lit up for that. That's how unprepared I am for the penalty shoot. I didn't think we'd ever get into one. But a big steal down the left side, trying to get there, a slide tackle. And they'll try it again. Lines up for the kick. Sails wide to the left. Warriors have a very slim margin here. They could try to go for the final one, but 10 left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tries the back heel. 3, 2, 1. Lets it go. That's going to go. And we are going into extra time. Whew. Oh, my good Lord. So let's see. We might have to revise our man of the match here. But we'll see how this shapes up. I'm not sure if it's going to go into a tie or if it's a PK shootout. We'll keep you updated. But I do remember from last year, the Torrington game, it went into a penalty shootout. So we'll see. But we'll be right back. As of right now, 2-2 at the end of regulation. All tied up. Cody got 2 goals in the first 13 minutes of the half. But we'll be right back. A very chaotic and physical game here in Worland. Oh, wait, check that. Oh, guess we are. Yeah, well, I think we're okay. So looks like it is the final. So yeah, looks to be so I guess at full time it is the 2-2 final. They're doing the handshake, so going to go out on a limb and assume there are some penalty yep, and they just took out the corner flags too. So this game is over. The kids doing a little penalty shootout down there kind of threw me off a little bit, but at the end of this game, it was a very entertaining game. Sometimes instant classics end in ties, and that's okay. 2-2. Worland had a really good half, and Cody just came back and just netted a couple. My man of the match still stands. It's still going to go to Mr. Zane Balyo for his efforts today. So with that being said, we're going to see you guys in Newcastle for the girls' soccer game. No boys' game this weekend except in Torrington, but we will not be in Torrington. That being said, we're going to sign out here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Zane Balyo is your man of the match. It ends in a tie, 2-2.